VA claims process, increase, denied VA claims, any VA disability benefit questions at all. Let's we'll be answering questions for the next 20 minutes or so. So, hey, if you were recently denied any VA disability claims, you put in a claim for increase, you were denied. Active duty military trying to get further information on the benefits delivery at discharge, or BDD, in order to obtain a VA disability rating. Let your boy know. Answering questions, Q&A live session. Gonna be on here for the next 20 minutes or so. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the love. What's Gucci with it? But yeah, as always, hey, appreciate the stripe. LG, what's good, my brother? What's good? Chillin', man. Hot as a mofo over here in Cali. The sun is doing its job today. How you doing? How you doing, brother, man? What's up, Cinco Blue? What's happening? What's Gucci with the fam? Chilling. Trying to stay cool with this, this iced coffee business. But, y'all got any questions? Anything at all? Hey, as y'all coming in, any VA disability questions, let your boy know. Hey, brother, here to support the channel. What's up, Christopher? Appreciate your strive. Appreciate you joining. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love and the likes. Hey, y'all got any questions, comments, anything pertaining to the VA claims process? Let your boy know. Gonna be on here. Trying to see if I should get on tomorrow, but depends on the what's up, motherfucking so flamagery mage. What's up, dog? So flam. There you go, so flam. Christopher, I'll keep you up to date on my appointment this month. Yes, sir. Let me know, dog. Appreciate your strife. Definitely gotta get those benefits. Service connected. Increase. Obtain that medical evidence. As you're coming in, hey, by all means, if you got any questions, let your boy know. Gonna be answering questions for the next 20 minutes or so. LG, there you go. Is it possible to have the VA separate my flat feet and plantar fasciitis, plantar fasciitis that was recently combined? All right. It's definitely possible. I believe they combined it possibly due to you secondaried it. But even if you secondaried it to it, if you can show your medical evidence, show a clear differentiation, you should be able to get them both separated. I haven't seen anything in the M21-1 manual saying that they're going to start rolling them both together, because I do know a couple of veterans current day, not like who've been grandfathered in, they put in claims for plantar fasciitis and flat feet as well. Yeah, it did. All right. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely, if the claim was already adjudicated and you're not satisfied with the results, you can always put in a higher level review and let them know, like, hey, these should be two separate claims, and here's the reason why. I provided y'all with sufficient medical evidence showing that they can both be differentiated from, and it's not one lump sum percentage. Nah, fuck out here. Hello from Bossier City, LA. Oh, what's up, Jim? What's up, Jimmy? Over here from motherfucking San Diego, California, dog. SoCal. Well, a little north, but what I'm talking about. Wine country, Temecula. Me. But yeah, you should definitely be able to do that, LG. If you haven't already submitted a higher level review. Oh yeah, no problem, brother man. Yes, sir. And if you're not working with one, I think you said he was at 92, 93%. You should definitely get with a VSO, because you don't want to, submit it and then, something goes wrong, and then the VA, instead of, separating them, they may decrease one or something like that. So I definitely recommend getting with a VSO. Anything else? Any other questions? Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Hey, now by all means, I'm going back and forth between veterans. If anyone has a question, hey, don't be shy. Don't be shy. We've all been in the head taking up group showers. Come on. Don't be shy now. Group showers. Motherfucking group dumps. Come on. Motherfucking going into a porta-john in 110-degree weather. We've seen it all. We ain't got to be shy. Come on. Everett, what's good? Yo. What's up? What's up, big guy? Yes, sir. So I'm looking at a claim for asthma. Okay. But I've been service connected for both rhinitis and sinusitis. Will the asthma claim be looked at as pyramiding, or will they combine it? So anything with like, just like with LG, if your medical evidence can support, okay, like you have a service connection for both rhinitis and sinusitis, meaning, and then on top of that evidence, those diagnoses, your evidence needs to support, okay, whenever you're having a rhinitis attack, it's rhinitis. It's not mixed with sinus issues. Or whenever you're having a sinus attack, it's strictly that. It's not mixed with rhinitis issues. You know, any blockages in your nasal canal. So, I mean, the same with asthma. It will definitely, like, you'll need some detailed medical evidence to support the separation, because a lot of like, you know, basic VA raters, they'll just look at it and be like, okay, well, you know, he's already at 50 for sinusitis, you know, 10 for rhinitis. Let's just lump it with fucking rhinitis, boost him up to 30, instead of, you know, trying to get, or whatever's higher of the two. Like, if they did decide to roll it in with one, usually they'll roll it with the lower percentage. But all your medical evidence will definitely need to show a separation of symptoms and diagnosis. Everett, if that makes sense. LG, bro, definitely need a VSO. Yes, sir. Getting frustrated rocking it alone, but yeah, 92%. Yeah, you rocking the ship, dog. You might want to get that VSO, man. Get the VSO. I don't recommend anybody going from 70 to 100 do anything alone. Like, every 0 to 70, hey, you can, you know, play with the claims process or just get a VSO off the back. But if you're trying to actively push to 100%, regular or 100% permanent total, definitely I recommend anything above 70, use a VSO. Everett only. Everett. Okay. Oh, yeah, because my asthma impacts me only when I lay down. Okay. With sleeping. Oh yeah, definitely. You just need to start building that bridge, working with your doctor. Hopefully it's the same doctor that diagnosed you for sinusitis and rhinitis. It'll make it a whole lot easier, because if there's only one doctor treating you for all these conditions and they can differentiate from it, whenever it gets, you know, to the VA, and if they if they send you to a CMP exam, you know, that CMP examiner, right, whatever they fill out, if it's in your support, cool. But if it's not, your medical evidence is going to look a whole lot better than that CMP examiner that you're only seeing once. So, Cinco de Blue. Don't have a question, yes sir, but VES informed me today that they received everything back from the examiner. VES, what the fuck? And they're saying that they need to submit it to the VA later this week. Okay. I mean, it usually takes, when I went through VES, it depends on where you're at and their load. But when I went through VES over here in SoCal, it took them about 2 weeks to submit a supplemental claim to the VA. It came in my favor. It was for my back with sciatica, but it did take, I don't know why, whenever I had VES, it always took the longest. QTC was, 24 to 72 hours. It was at the VA. And if you have a VSO, hopefully they can, and they have access to VBMS Cinco, they can pull off that DBQ to see if it's going to be in your favor, if it's going to be in denial, if there's something missing. Definitely, you should always, if you got a VSO with VBMS access, have them, if they're not going to send it to you, have them review that DBQ and IMO to make sure it's sufficient, it's good, it's in your favor, the support. And if it's not, if you had a bad CMP exam, you definitely want to see if you can fucking, block it. C-block that before it's finalized. Motherfucking Cinco de Blue. Ready to remand, yes sir. Ready to get this remand decided. Got you though. Motherfucking Cinco. Yeah, had CMP exams back in April. I do have DAV. Okay. Hopefully that DAV rep has access to VBMS. I know they be playing around sometimes. LG. When it comes to SMC, they give 0% ratings. You get back pay for that, or if it's granted 7-2. I believe so. You should get back pay for any, if it's 0%, but you got SMC, level, whatever the hell, and that SMC is associated with a specific dollar amount, SMCK, SMCL, you'll get the back pay for that. Like don't think about the 0%. So you'll get the difference. Oh, that's a nice chunk of change too, baby. If it's granted 7/20/2022. Oh, Cinco de Blue. LG, yeah, you should definitely you should have definitely gotten some back pay. Yeah, if not, you gotta call somebody. Better give that VSO. Someone pocketing that money. She's gonna inform me about my PTSD DBQ. Okay, let me refresh this right quick. Okay. Oh. Are you saying DAV informed you about the PTSD DBQ? And if so, did they say it was gonna be good? Service connection? Can they, like, you know, eyeball or give you like an estimated percentage? There you go. Patience, young Padawan. Hey, service connection. That's the main goal for all of us. Get service connection first, even if we don't agree with the percentage. You said estimated 30%. Okay. I mean, if you feel comfortable with that, Gucci killers. I mean, you're gonna get service connected. But if you feel everything you submitted was sufficient for like at least a 50, you can at least submit a higher level review. Know what I mean? Or if you like had other claims as well, like say you put in for PTSD and migraines, and instead of separating them, because the VA likes to do this a lot, they'll lump them both together, because migraines is a symptom of PTSD and the medication. No, this is just a hypothetical. You know, if you did put in those two claims and they mixed them, they get you 30% instead of 30% for mental health, 10 to 30% for migraines. You can definitely submit a higher level review. Like, hey, no, all my medical evidence supports the differentiation, blah, blah, blah. And even if you were to take, my migraines in consideration, why you trying to lowball it? Fuck out here, motherfucker. Definitely need to be higher. Yes, sir. We will see what they get and come back with. Okay, yeah, Cinco de Blue. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it could be a 50. I mean, some of these, depending on where you're at, I mean, at least here in San Diego, the Raiders over here, they've been, like, I lowballed all of my claims when I submitted them to the VA. And then, once I got a hold of the DBQs, I looked at them. I'm like, okay, I mean, at least it's going to get an increase. I wasn't, like, shooting for the stars. I was just showing, baby steps. But even, like, I went in for an increase for insomnia. Put in and this was all on one claim. Increase for mental health, supplemental, a service aggravation, and then a new claim. Still service aggravation and shit. Or presumptive condition for IBS GERD. And when I put everything in, I was minimum. At least a 30 to 50 increase for mental health. Everything else 10s. That would have put me at 100. But VA, someone seasoned the little VA disability good luck on me. So my insomnia, after the CMP examiner looked at my shit, and I was arguing with him. It got back from the VA from 30 to 70%, so that was good. Then I was banking on 10% just for my back, and that went from nothing service connected to I still got 10% for my back, but they gave me 10% per leg for sciatica. Motherfucker, Cinco de Blue. There you go. Cinco de Blue. Being treated by a psychiatrist at the VA with 3 different meds for anxiety, depression, and nightmares. Okay, there you go. Treated for insomnia as well. Yeah, if you have all these symptoms, like, the nightmares, depression, anxiety, I'm sure you have anxiety attacks, or symptoms associated with all of them. And definitely, if it wasn't identified, I mean, it should be in your medical history and everything that you submitted to the VA. And if you have all of that medication, the diagnosis, along with, you're seeing your psychiatrist on a frequent basis, definitely, maybe that examiner, they probably lowballed, filling out your DBQ, possibly. I would definitely, like, if you haven't already, I would say look at the DBQ that examiner filled out, and then, look at the medical evidence that you supplied for that claim, and see if, your symptoms were captured back and forth. Because for, like, service connection, you just need a diagnosis. If it's PTSD, stressor, any other mental health disability, it's just a diagnosis. But in order to tap in from 30% or higher, definitely, if you didn't submit a personal statement, or if you did, you want to capture personal impacts, professional impacts, as well as your symptoms. Those 3 things, it opens you up into the 30, 50, 70, and 100% era. What the fuck? Fucking range for mental health. Motherfucking, there you go. Let me check it out. Motherfucker KD knows 40. Yes, sir. Sir, ma'am. Check those VA meds for side effects if having symptoms and side effects. Yeah, claim those side effects. Yep. And I actually got a video talking specifically on secondary disabilities that can be spawned from veterans taking medication. So if you like a common secondary is sleep apnea, secondary to PTSD. Not so much PTSD. PTSD is the average claim that's filed for the primary disability for sleep apnea. Due to the medication, causing veterans, veterans to stress eat, gain weight, and the excessive weight gain is what causes sleep apnea. But there's other things as well, some medication and some treatment within the respiratory world, as well as other medication taken for depression and anxiety. Specific medications can cause excessive weight eating, excessive eating, 50% for sleep apnea, that's Gucci killers. But, there's still always 30% if you're getting daytime sleepiness, 10% rating. You just want to focus on the service connection first. And then from there, you can always submit a higher level review, or, wait a couple months, build some more medical evidence, and then submit a supplemental or a new claim for an increase. Me. But yeah, motherfucker, so flam. What about hypersomnia? Is hypersomnia daytime sleepiness? I think I just talked about that. Oh, motherfucking Cinco de Blue, exactly. She didn't document everything we discussed. Yeah, that's definitely a higher level review claim, dog. Submit that motherfucker right now. Well, whenever it's finalized. Well, first you gotta see how the VA is going to rate it, because the DBQ may support 30. Try to give that VA rater and an opportunity, because the claim's not finalized. They can look at what the what that examiner submitted and what you submitted. They're supposed to be reading it, but some of these new VA raters, it seems like they just pass the DBQs through a fucking 12th grade scanner. But okay, it says 10%. I'm not gonna read shit. It's reading all the boxes and shit, the check boxes. Because that definitely happened to one of my claims. For my migraines claim, I went in for an increase from 0 to 50. Examiner, the VA rater was trying to give me 30 because the examiner forgot a box, the 50% box. Even though he typed a lot of shit in there, the VA rater was just like, nope, I'm not looking at shit. That box says no, I'm not looking at it. So luckily I was with one of a project. My VSO was able to motherfucking, take out that Captain America shield. Like, hey, yo, nope. No, Thanos, you ain't fucking about to adjudicate this claim, baby. And then she was able to appeal that claim prior to that rater finalizing it. Because it was literally minutes. Like, when the QTC submitted to the VA, she said, hey, I got it, blah, blah, blah. Here's the DBQ, take a look at it. I was taking a look at it, and as we were looking at it, the VA, whatever my rater was, they had a temporary proposed percentage for my migraines due to all the medication, all the medical evidence and the DBQ, blah, blah, blah. And I was, looking through them, 30% ain't bad, I guess so, whatever, fuck. But I was like, looking through the DBQ, I was like, okay, well, if this is the box for 50%, the examiner wrote in it, but he wrote, the box didn't say no, yes or no. It was completely blank. But he wrote notes underneath that question for the prostrating migraines, headaches, whatever the hell. So he was able to, cock block that before it was actually finalized. Motherfucking, KD knows, yes sir, 100% permanent total, Navy, veteran, 85 to 93, you, yes sir, motherfucking brother man or ma'am, there you go. Big Willie, 2004, got a device for migraines called Keyflay. Okay, Keyflay. After my CNP exam, will the rater know? Is Keyflay worth 50%? I don't even know what Keyflay is, brother man. Big Will, I'll definitely check on that Keyflay. If the CNP examiner gave you something post-exam, unless they wrote it on the DBQ, on the DBQ, I'm not sure if it's going to be captured by that VA rater. That's definitely something you want to check on. If you got a VSO, ping them, but hey, whenever that DBQ comes in, whenever it's submitted to the VA, your VSO, if they have access to VBMS, not all VSOs have this, especially not county VSOs. Now then go to VBMS, Download a copy of that DBQ. Give a sanity check. Keyflay. Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing Keyflay, especially a device for migraines. ME, can you submit a secondary claim for sleep apnea to tinnitus? Get denied and try sleep apnea to migraines again. Can you submit the same claim to different disabilities you have? Me? Okay, yeah, ME. So you can definitely resubmit sleep apnea multiple times, but the more you resubmit, the more it looks like, you're trying to just reach. And for tinnitus, I've seen very few veterans get it service connected. Like, your medical evidence it really needs to be detailed, specific. You got testing, complaints. Outside of just complaints, like you have some tests, some diagnostic testing, working with your doctor, possibly ear, nose, and throat doctor, sleep study, to connect that. But usually, if you have any respiratory issues, sinusitis, rhinitis, asthma, you can secondary off of those. PTSD or medications, a good secondary. Good primary for sleep apnea. Anything that's caused you to gain weight. So, a lot of people look at PTSD medication, which is, it's a solid claim. But, if you have knee issues, your knees are blown out, and, you can't work out like you were, and due to your knees being blown out, you've gained 40, 150 pounds. That injury can attribute to excessive weight gain, which leads to sleep apnea and other health issues, high blood pressure, heart issues, cardiovascular issues, shit like that. So you definitely need to assess yourself, be one with the body and the mind. You know what I mean? Motherfucking Big Will. No, that wasn't Big Will. That was ME. Hopefully that answers your question, ME. Oh, motherfucker, SoFlam. What was the question? Yeah. So for SoFlam, hypersomnia. Hopefully I'm saying it right. But for daytime sleepiness, that's just complaints. And if you have eyewitness testimony, someone's in the car seeing you fall asleep in the car, people at work see you, on the head bob, school, home, whatever the case may be. It's easy to go in. Once you start complaining to your doctor, you should get a diagnosis, possibly some medication. But even without a diagnosis for that, you could definitely still get service connected for sleep apnea due to the complaints. Hey, blah blah blah. But if you're gonna be complaining about falling asleep driving and unopportunistic time periods, definitely you should get a diagnosis with some medication. And that's an easy claim for sleep apnea. And then you can always come back. That's a 30% for sleep apnea, listed under sleep apnea. And if it ever did develop into sleep apnea, or whatever the case may be, you can always increase that from 30 to 50. But a lot of people think that they could just get sleep apnea. I got diagnosed. I just need 50 more percent to get to 100%. But unless you can medically plug it somewhere, the VA, they're gonna deny you every day till Sunday and back. Motherfucking Big Will Neuro gave it to me. Okay, the new row is that? I definitely gotta check on that Big Will. Motherfucking Willie 2004. Steven, hello, yes sir. Finally made it to the live, yes sir. The intent from this site is fire. The content, the intel from this. Okay, appreciate you, Steven. Yes sir. Yeah, the motherfucking intel from this side is fire. My pack that claim for the first time filed. I had 175 days in no movement advice. Been a VA patient since 2014. Okay, me 2014. All items on my claim have been treated by the VA. Okay, 175 days. Woo! Goddamn, Steven, you motherfucking monk. Definitely contact Vera. I've listed the website. It seems like they've taken it off of just regular search. But I did list the website, the specific website, on one of my videos. I could definitely capture that. Just send me comment on any video. Send me Vera, VERA. And then I'll see the contact the website. You go in there, you put in your information, you ask the VA, the VA regional office, they'll give you a call. There's no number we can call them, but they'll give you a call. Whatever questions you have pertaining to your claim, any document requests, anything like that, you can contact Vera. But definitely, V man, V man. I saw a message that was retracted. Now, what's going on? Hopefully I answered the question. Anything else? Anything else? Hey, we got 12 people in here. How about we get 12 likes on this video? Appreciate the strive. Appreciate the love. If we can get those likes up. You know, it don't take a thing but a little chicken wing. V-Man, you know, checking in from NC. Yes, sir. This went from 10% to 60%. Get those benefits, brother, man. Yes, that's a good jump right there. Definitely enjoy those benefits. I'm not sure what. I mean, I know North Carolina is more veteran, obviously, due to the bases and shit around there. There may be better benefits over there. Not better, but, instead of being at 100% permanent total in Cali, you could possibly be 60% there and get, property tax exemptions, vehicle, free vehicle fucking plates, the disabled plates and shit. You may get the 100% benefits being less. So definitely check on motherfucking North Carolina motherfucking state benefits for veterans. Steven, yes, I have contacted Barry and they said I just need to wait. Oh, fuck no. Any advice on what questions are the best to ask on VA chatbot? I haven't really used a chatbot. I've used it once or twice, and it just seems like it's just BS answers. I mean, you could definitely keep having Vera call you. That's what I did. I was like, you know what? It's been, I think, 100 days since my last CMP exam. I got 2 more things left. What's going on? Am I going to get a partial rating? And, I know there's QTC, VES, and fucking LHI near me. I know they ain't busy because I was stalking them and shit. I'm like, yo, it ain't no one in the fucking parking lot. Like, where's my CMP exams at least? I definitely, beginning of January, I had them call me. The first 2 weeks, once a week. The last 2 weeks of job, January, I just scheduled for them to call me Mondays and Thursdays. I want to update. Oh, still nothing? Okay. Thursday. Still nothing. Okay. And then, by the end of February, end of January, I think it was like the first week, end of the first week of February, that's when I got my partial rating. So, I mean, you lose nothing by complaining, requesting them to give you a call. Motherfucking ME, I have a diagnosis from my private doctor. Have not seen my specialist VA doctor for this since I only see him once a year. Okay. Do I need to have some document in my VA notes? You definitely need notes, documents, sufficient medical evidence in order to get service connected, direct or secondary, or if it's anything specific, like a specific disability. The more medical evidence you can supply to the VA, the better. And just because, I mean, it's good that you're going through VA medical, don't count on the VBA to go in there and pull all that good medical evidence. Definitely still pick and choose what you want to submit with that claim. Refer to X, whatever the hell. But definitely download it and attach it to your claim prior to submitting it. Markel, yeah. SoCal, dog. Wine Country, motherfucker, brother Stevie, man. LG. Oh, still got a Hail Mary in this colonoscopy. There you go. Oh, motherfucking booty hole goblin squad over here. Yes, sir. I mean, luckily. I mean, I was gonna go in there. I was gonna go in there for the motherfucker. Goddamn that pig roast. For the endoscopy and the colonoscopy. I was like, fuck it, this gonna put me to sleep. I had a date. It's like, okay, had someone drop you off. Motherfucker, we gonna put your ass to sleep. Motherfucking fucking split roast that ass. I was like, okay. But then the VA that came back was like, hey, we're gonna give you 30% for IBS. I'm like, that's great. Because, I did everything except for that. Had the blood work, had the diagnosis, did the poop samples, Come on. I mean, I prevented. I was that Captain America show came out. It's like, he will not be a booty hole goblin. Come on. Motherfucking so flam. I got 3 buddy letters. Okay. I bought it from 3 buddy letters from service. Sleep in the desk. Okay, sleeping during work with people. All right. Yeah, I mean, definitely you can get that. If you got buddy statements from in, so if you're trying to go for direct service, whatever, if you haven't already, you need to get in with a doctor to be assessed for hyperslum, motherfucking daytime sleepiness. Like, hey, I've been having issues with this. You know, just whatever is going on. I know when I went in for that, like I was falling asleep at like 11 a.m. driving in a car and shit. So I was like, definitely like, oh shit, let me go get seen. So definitely get assessed. You want that medical evidence from your treating doctor to link this disability back to your active duty time period. Or if it's being caused by something else, back pain, whatever fuck, definitely you want to get the link, start establishing the link. Because the buddy statements are good, your personal statement will be good, but especially if you're trying to file direct service, if you haven't had any complaints since then, you definitely want to start getting into medical right now. Motherfucking ME, how long do you have to receive treatment before I should file for this private doctor diagnosis? Okay, VA doctor, private doctor, I mean, it doesn't matter. The diagnosis. Once you have a diagnosis and the medical evidence can support any disability, direct or secondary, being caused by the direct claim or, being from mainly like it's starting from your military time. I mean, that's all you're going to really need. And then depending on the, specific disabilities, if you're just trying to get service connection and worry about the percentage later, by all means. But if you're trying to get a specific percentage, definitely I recommend looking at that CFR 38 and seeing what's the criteria needed for like 30, 40, 50, 100%. Boom. LG, yes sir. Getting desperate. Oh shit, need 100. Whoo! That boy is about to take one for the team. That's what I'm talking about, dog. 100% squad. Where we at? All right, but hey, until next time, this motherfucker D-Bo out. I appreciate y'all coming on here, asking questions. Definitely gonna be on tomorrow, possibly around 11 or 12, something early before hot dogs and steaks get on the grills. But hey. If I don't make it for some reason, I hope you have a happy Independence Day. Remember, freedom is not motherfucking free. We all defended for it. Motherfucking Debo out, motivate. Have a good day. You too, Jimmy.